We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah, the making of the mob, the changing of the guard. An angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb. The big homie in charge, main culprit at large. Emerge over the odds, the victorious odds. The talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If there's blood in the water, no stopping it. Top shotter, I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get medevac to the trauma. To the lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testify to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
I started on the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was going to do when I was 10.
Trust the vibe, Winchester, fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my loaded charges don't get it. So stream it at your own discretion, every answer question, investment in your own protection, they be like black. Well, who knew we'd be receiving a new you? This Paul Zulu and Farrakhan, me Pharaoh Khufu, misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo. But the Swahili meaning of freedom is still you huru. To the booth guru, I deliver the truth to you. Who got the nerve to act as if this isn't proof to you that I will mobilize a militia the truth to you. No telling what I got in the system to do you. If it's too brutal, look the other way like I'm robbing you. But surrender all your valuables as if I'm as I slide the hassle to the side like a tassel. The facade of the place I reside is like a castle. I'm the honorable Ken Saint Mar, my nom de gar. I'm the czar, the big king of Paris is my kind of car. I'm the R, I'm the L, I'm the Kane. All correlated, unadulterated power. The king been coronated. Wake up, no masquerade. Remove the makeup. It's no sleep in my eyes. Refuse to stay shut. It's gatekeepers responsible for this place, but historically the authorities been morally bankrupt. Into the executioner, speaking of retribution, I was in the Lucifer even to catch the future. Me and the best producers out again, on route again. Airborne audio spores, it's like an allergen. So, in conclusion, I want to clear the confusion. Any rumors the artist you're currently hearing is human. The shapeshifter, weightlifter, I hate it. I'm the great fixer behind the bars. Stay prison.
Que refleja tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
Tim Jones, with undeniable talent and heart, but it's been a tough stretch recently for him. He's looking for a bounce-back game today. It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping to the plate for
Batting fourth,
Arkansas,
the
Blake
right fielder,
Rambush.
Number 30, Blake Rambush.
That's a hit. Lead runner turns at second. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Well, it was a bang-bang play, but they made the third out at third base. Tough way to end the inning. Bottom of the inning,
Leading up
and now the
for
center
Northwest
fielder,
Arkansas,
Tim
the
Jones.
center fielder,
He has been the
Tim
definition of
Jones.
okay at the plate. Time to kick it up a notch if he wants a chance at a promotion this season.
Oh,
Jones, now in the
One and
pro
out.
ranks after he got drafted out of high school and bypassed college. On the ground, done. One gone.
yeah.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Carter.
This third inning is brought to you by the
Leading
law
off for
offices of
Arkansas,
Benson,
the third
Looper, and
baseman,
James,
Joyner
Third Amendment specialists.
Fajardo.
If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. That's a hit.
the batter, number 10.
Runner at first with one gone.
Now
at the
batting,
plate,
center
Tim
fielder,
Jones.
Tim
0 for 1 so far.
Jones.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
And that one fouled off. Chance to refocus now as he asks for time. Here it comes. Swing and a pop-up. Fajardo drifts towards it. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Back to the top of the order here. And now the
batting,
DH, Jack
designated hitter,
Lopez.
Jack. Lopez.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runners around second, the throw to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And he showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Foul ball there. If he's going to try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. The 0-1. Now a high fly ball to left center. And that's that. One out and the bases are empty. And now Jared Sundstrom.
Sundstrom.
The 0-1 offering. And that is a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher.
Bottom of the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Tim Jones. High fly ball towards left center. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Carter.
This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down in the loss. Tim Jones is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. First pitch coming your way next. On to the bottom of the
Leading
second, and
for
now the
Northwest
center fielder,
Arkansas,
Tim
the
Jones.
center fielder, Tim Jones.
Jones, working through the early days of his pro career, drafted out of the high school ranks. Grounder to second. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting
I'm
fifth,
sure he's a
the
little
first baseman,
miffed over at
Kale
first base. The throw brought him into a
Emhoff.
dangerous position where the runner could have easily collided with him. You don't want to expose your teammates on hospital throws like that. And now the first baseman, Kale Emhoff.
Right here.
One ball, one strike.
In the dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner at first, nobody out. Liner, base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Next up, the designated hitter, Trevor
the designated
Werner.
hitter, Trevor Werner.
And there's a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole, like it did on that grounder. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. And that is a big first out. And he got turned into a pair of shoes at the plate on that curveball. He was locked up. So with one away, the bases are loaded. Next up for the Naturals, Cam Devaney. 1-2 offering. Ripped to third and caught. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great. Contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. The catcher now at the plate. And now the 1-2. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout as they escape the... And next, the cleanup hitter, Tim Jones. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. Line drive for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kale.
So digging in, Kale Emhoff. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Swing lifted to left field. Sundstrom. And that ends the inning. 2 runners left aboard. They still trail 1-0. So 2 down. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Tim Jones. Swing and a foul straight back. Jones goes 6 feet 3 inches, only 18 years old. He's got 9 RBI in his last 10 games. Pops it up, foul on the left side. Fajardo moving under this one. And that's the end of the inning. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. 1 down. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Jared Sundstrom.
Sundstrom.
One pitch now. Up the middle. Whips it to first in time. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Julio Rodriguez.
Runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Tim Jones. 1 for 3.
Now your turn.
Fouled off to the right. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Base hit. The tying run is aboard. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Puts one down in front of the plate. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trevor Werner.
1 out and 2 in scoring position. Digging in for the Naturals, Trevor Werner. Set down looking for the backwards K. Huge K there. I think he may have lost track of the situation. 2 strikes, tying run in scoring position. You have to be ready to swing the bat and put the ball in play. Hope he learns from that one. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Milo Rushford. Fajardo. Fires over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 left on. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate.
When you in the presence of my crown, the beat drop, I won't let it hit the ground. Now you can fix your crown. When I ain't keep around, I get down. My bite is bigger than
Tim Jones, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. We'll be back to get this one started after this. And now the center fielder, Tim Jones. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Nice job to get into scoring position with 2 out, and now he could come in on a base hit. I'm sure the cleanup hitter is thinking about how he can do just that. Right, 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. Just misses the mark outside the zone. What a take with 2 strikes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fly to left. That is the inning. We move on to the 3rd inning. Digging in for the Travelers, the catcher, number 6.
Rodriguez.
And there's a base hit. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. 1 gone, runner at first. And next, the cleanup hitter, Tim Jones. Liner snagged at first. Race to the bag, but safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Tim Jones digs in now.
Number 13, Tim
Jones, only 18 years old, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games. First
That's a
offering
ball.
misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Line drive brings it down. Nice play. That retires the side on an excellent defensive play at first. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Top of the 7th here.
Leading
Stepping
off
to the plate for
the
Arkansas,
right
Blake
fielder,
Rambush.
number 30, Blake Rambush.
And base hit. And that
Now
one must
batting,
feel a
the
little
shortstop,
extra
Ben
special given his struggles
Ramirez.
over the last 10 games or so. Pure hitting right there. He got the front foot down right on time, kept the hands inside the ball, and squared it up beautifully for a
The
line
center
drive
fielder,
base
number
hit.
13,
Tim Jones getting ready to hit. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep him from going first to third.
Ball.
Klein, the tall righty, 230 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2020. Gets a chase on that one. That curveball had no business getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have. Pitcher knows he dodged a bullet there.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Glove side, but it gets through. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch and allowed him to go the other way for the hit. Carter Jensen
Now
will
batting,
hit next.
the catcher, Carter Jensen.
Looking good, no one better, come on.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounder to third, Fajardo. There's one. Out. And that is a double play. Fantastic. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. 2 away here, nobody on. The catcher now at the plate. This one is labeled. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, hustling for 2. The throw in at second with a 2-out double. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. Here's the center
The
fielder,
batter,
Johnny
the center
Farmello.
fielder, Johnny Farmello.
And the 0-1 now. In the air to right, and that should do it. The catch is made to end it. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad. Tim Jones is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the center fielder, Tim Jones.
Tim Jones.
Go,
That's out the
6'2"
corner.
righty, 205 pounds. And he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2022.
Ball.
That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. The left-handed batter waits. Late on that fastball.
2-2.
That
Yeah,
one
ball.
not close. And that's ball 3. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. Still a full count after the foul ball. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. That's an excellent at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and earned the walk.
Batting fifth.
Here's the catcher, Carter Jensen.
Jensen.
Line, and that's a base knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Batting sixth.
It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately.
Dale.
He needed that base hit. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Base hit, right field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Not the loudest contact, but he dunked it down the opposite way for a hit all the same. Must have opened the door for someone or helped them with their groceries, because that knock had good karma written all over it. Lifted down the left side. And there's one down. In a bases-loaded spot like that, it's easy to get greedy and swing for the grand slam. But come out of your mechanics, and you might wind up with an outcome like that one. So with one away, the bases are loaded. Here's the third baseman, Trevor Werner. Here's the 1-2 offering. Fly ball to right. Rambush. 2 down. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Cam Devaney. No score here in the second inning. Ground ball to first. Will do it alone as they escape the bases loaded jam. They leave them loaded. We're at the end of 2. No score. Ralph's Weasel Emporium is your one-stop shop for all things Weasel. For this month's special offer, ask for Stuffy. Welcome back to Springdale, Arkansas, top of the 4th inning. Up the middle, and there's a hit. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Welcome back. The Naturals at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
Fielder, Tim Jones.
Pop Popped in the air, left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Big cut there, tried to get under it and generate
Now
some pop,
batting,
but got a
catcher,
little too
Carter.
far under it. So here's the cleanup hitter,
The
Tim
center
Jones.
fielder, number 13, Tim Jones.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1.
One out and the base is empty. Try to get him
0-1.
chasing on the changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. 1-2
That's a ball.
misses, and the count is even up at 2-2. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Pitch
Okay.
misses. Full count now. Fights it off. We'll see another. Now the payoff pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. Another full count pitch. Ripped to short, but caught for the out. Might need a little more backspin if you're going to get a hit on that swing. Needed a bit more air under it to get to a
The
safe
center
distance.
fielder, number 13,
And next, the
Tim
cleanup hitter, Tim Jones. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. Just off the
No,
outside
that's a ball.
edge.
1-0.
I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Ground ball to second. Done. Whips it to first in time. And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs. Two outs and a runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Blake Rambush. Lines this one to left. And this game is over. We all know he's capable of more, but they got...
Big game, hope you're walking out. Keep it to yourself or you can get gone. It don't even...
Tim Jones with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Next up for the Naturals, Tim
the center
Jones.
fielder, Tim
Struggling to knock in
Jones.
runs in recent at-bats, hitting beneath the Mendoza line with teammates in scoring position this month. He swings and fouls one off. Runner edging away at second base. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. And now it's runners at first and
batting
second.
fifth, the catcher.
And here's the
Carter
catcher, Carter Jensen.
Jensen.
Here we go. Clutch up for us, huh?
Left-handed batter waiting. Soft contact in the air, makes the play, and it's out number 3. End of one. First and second with one away. Digging in, Yoiner Fajardo. 1-2 pitch. Into center. And it falls! And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Now the throw comes in, runner holds at third. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. Little flare behind second base, and that's where hitters will just start saying prayers to whatever deity they can think of to let that ball get down. And that time it did.
Leading
So
off for the
props to
Naturals,
Nyarlathotep,
the center
I
fielder,
guess.
Tim
If you're looking for a new set that makes you think of the ballpark, turn to Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. New options include fresh cut grass, pine tar, and hot dog water. Back here in Springdale, Arkansas, bottom 4. Clips the corner.
0-2.
And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Throw to first in time. With that kind of downward action on the slider, you're going to get
Now
a
batting.
lot of grounders just like that. Hard to lift it. Base is empty, 1 away. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Tim Jones. That one fouled off. Fly ball very deep to right field. This ball's carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall.
now batting. The catcher.
We go to the 8th. And
Leading
here's the
off
first
for
baseman,
Arkansas,
Ben Ramirez.
The first baseman, Ben Ramirez.
And a base hit right there. Digging in for the
center
Naturals,
fielder,
Tim
number 13,
Jones.
Tim Jones.
Late on that fastball. You know
No
he's
ball.
looking for
1 strike.
something to drive with a potential tying run over at first base. If he can put one in the gap, look out.
Looking good. No one
The
better.
0-1
Here
from
you
the
go.
lefty.
No,
Nice
that's a
job to
ball.
lay off the fastball inside. He made the right call.
Ball 2.
The Naturals with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. That
Ball.
one misses.
Ball.
No room to walk this hitter, so I'd expect something fairly hittable. Carter Jensen in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that puts the tying run on base.
Now batting. The catcher, Carter.
Coming up to the dish now from Northwest Arkansas, Carter Jensen. And that'll load the bases. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter,
The batter,
making him
number
come into the
15.
strike zone.
Designated hitter.
Next up
Eric
for the Naturals, Eric Pena.
Pena.
That one misses, and it brings home a run. Bases loaded, 2 outs.
Now
Here's
batting.
the left fielder,
left
Diego
fielder,
Hernandez.
Diego Hernandez.
1-2, here's the pitch.
2 balls. 2
This
strikes.
one's in the dirt. No action on the bases, though. Line drive, and it's caught. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out of hand. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish in this one. Through 8 full, all tied 1-1. One down.
The
Base
batter,
is empty
third
here in the
baseman,
9th.
Joyner Fajardo.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Always scary when you see a liner back to the
Now
mound
batting,
like that. Glad the
designated hitter,
pitcher's
Jack
okay. Got to keep your head on a swivel out
Lopez.
there. Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out.
Hey, he's right here. Let's go, kid.
Base hit. Runner around third. Throw off line,
Hey,
runner
he's
scores.
there.
A big two-out hit, and the game is tied. That is a big-time spot, and he came through. Bottom of the ninth, chance to tie it up. That can get to some hitters, but he stayed. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Jonathan Diaz. Excellent at keeping the ball in the park this year.
Diaz.
Winning run stands at second.
Good, looking good. Going better up there.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Slider misses away.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And timeout called at the plate, trying to take a breath, slow things down here in a critical situation. Trying to send this one into extra frames. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And there's the ball. Missing inside. Full count now. Carter Jensen in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that's a walk.
That's off the corner. Take it back.
Now batting, the catcher, Carter.
Lots of lead changes, a back and forth battle in the late stages of this game. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one high in the air, out to left center. They limit the damage here. We're in extras here. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Milo Rushford. The plan should be to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Hey, keep it going right here. Keep it going.
And that's a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. And they play it safe, holding him at third. Here in extras, every out is, of course, so critical, but so is every single run. So I wonder if this is a decision they'll come to regret. Nobody out. The winning run just 90 feet away.
Hey, punch out for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
Here's the 1-1. And the Naturals walk it off. A thrilling finish in the 11th inning. What a special way for this one to end. A real treat for every fan out here. A walk-off win like that is going to be a lifetime memory that's worth cherishing. 3-2, the final score. A one-run, extra inning win. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in.
My temper short for the nonsense. I'm a boss. Me and you no context.
Tim Jones, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. First pitch coming your way next. Now a chance for the catcher, number 6.
Julio Rodriguez.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the top of the second. And a base hit right there. Around second on his way to third. And here comes the runner. Runner scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. And that hitting streak he's on grows with that knock, now up to 11 games. Starting to really generate some momentum here. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this going. Bottom half of the second. And here at the plate, Tim Jones.
The center fielder, Tim Jones.
That misses. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike. Huh. 1-1.
Off the mark there, and the count's even at 2. Next
Ball,
offering is
2
outside.
strike.
Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Swing and a miss. That's a K. And quickly one away in the second inning. Nobody on with
The
1
center
out.
fielder,
The batter
number
now,
13,
Tim Jones.
Tim
Went down on strikes the first time through. Labeled on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the first.
And now, Tim Jones.
Now batting, center fielder, Tim Jones.
Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A 3-run home run. And they're chipping away. It's 6-4. If they keep hammering away like that, this game could get interesting in a hurry. He knew it as soon as he threw it. Hanging breaking ball, and he crushed it for a homer. man on at first.
The center
Tim
fielder,
Jones
number
digs
13,
in now.
Tim
He's already gone yard in
Jones.
this game. Leadoff hitter is aboard, so the defense will be on guard against the bunt that could move a critical run. Runner on the go. Misses on the bunt.
0-1.
Hit on the ground. Might be two. To second. There's one. Over to first. Safe. One away
Now
and a
batting,
runner at
the
first.
first baseman,
Digging in for the
Kale
Naturals, Kale Emshaw.
Emshaw.
One and two.
Rolls away a little bit. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Called strike three on a fastball up in the zone. 2 outs.
Now
Runner
batting,
on first
the
base.
designated hitter,
Eric Pena,
Eric.
the next to hit.
Pena.
Step off, throw to first. Just back in. Oh, close play. Up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. And he didn't exactly barrel that one up, but still had enough going on that swing that he stayed through it and deposited it in center for enough. Nice hitting. And now another base hit could even this one up. Popped up. Pete. They get out of it, inning over. So they strand a pair. Trying to keep him
Now
alive
batting,
here in the bottom
number
of the
6.
ninth.
Hey, drop it. He's right here.
Can't squeeze it. Not in time to get the out at first, and we'll see how they score it. They're giving the offense too many freebies this inning between the walk and the error. The manager can't like seeing that, and you wonder what he's going to do to help them escape this situation. Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out.
Hey, drop him in. We need you right here.
Here comes the 1-1. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. The run will score. They've tied it up in the bottom of the ninth. That is a big-time spot, and he came through. Bottom of the ninth, chance to
The
tie it
center
up.
fielder,
That
number
can get to
13,
some hitters.
Tim
But he stayed focused,
Jones.
delivered the RBI single, and now they can walk it off if they can bring him in to score. On the ground, right side, done. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. But a big... Moving on to the
Leading
bottom of
off
the
for
10th,
the
and now the
Nationals,
first baseman, Kale Emshaw.
Kale Emshaw.
Fly ball, right field. And there's one away. One away, winning run at second. Here's a grounder up the middle. Pete whips it to first, and that is out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Milo Rushford.
Now the left fielder, Milo Rushford. Winning run at third, 2 down. Off balance throw in time. That is as quick as it gets. 3 pitches, 3 outs, inning is over. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the 10th. We're all even in this one, 6-6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, the shortstop, number 6. And that's a fair ball. Coming to the plate, here's the throw, and the Naturals walk it off. They win it in 12. Final score in this game.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I know my mind put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. While classy taking my coat from me. I blast the dope is shit. On the dope for me. Locally, I be low with skis. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned her orange to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more. Them poppy seeds. Mini Connie, mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Paulie can speak no English, but counted up, that's why we eat. Baby, that's why baby, that's why Except all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m., she tryna. Can't live this life, you deserve it. I've been working, your tribe, a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mama, then find us on the down. Bad, do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like in the trees. Dark fried rice like 3 in the trees. Long hair trick, I'm Keanu Reeves. Roll when they wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country and Kool-Aid and bags of hot pickle. She gon' keep a sticker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why
Tim Jones with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star written all over it. It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals taking on the Springfield Cardinals. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Digging in for the Naturals, Tim Jones.
Tim Jones.
Jones went yard in his most recent game. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that's the end of the inning. They strand a pair. And now the center fielder, Jose Cordova. 0-1 now.
Cordova.
And that's a base hit. One gone and a runner on at first. Jones now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Rolls away a little bit. Top of the third, no score. That one fouled off. Pitch misses. Ball one. So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. Left-handed batter waiting. Outside. Liner caught at second. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. And a base hit right there. Lead runner turns at second. Here's the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Well, it was a bang-bang play, but they made the third out at third base. Tough way to end the inning. Runner at third with one gone in the inning. Tim Jones digs in now. 1 for 2.
Tim Jones.
And there's a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. Next up for the Naturals, Carter Jensen. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field line. On the ground. Flips to second, that's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So they get 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Northwest Arkansas ahead in this game, 1-0. And next, the cleanup hitter, Tim Jones.
Tim Jones.
And there's a base hit. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Here's the catcher, Carter Jensen.
Two.
In the dirt, but blocked. Runner at first, nobody out.
Clutch up, you're next.
Hit hard on a line. Gets over his head. Around second on his way to third. And that's a double. Everything came together on that swing. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Cale Emshoff.
Hey, your turn right here, kid. Drive them in. Your turn.
And that'll load the bases.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next up, the designated hitter, Eric Pena.
Hey, no one better right here.
The 0-1 offering. Fly ball, left field. Ugueto sizing this one up. Makes the grab, one down. In a bases-loaded spot like that, it's easy to get greedy and swing for the grand slam. But come out of your mechanics, and you might wind up with an outcome like that one. So with one away, the bases are loaded. Here's the third baseman, Trevor Werner. Ground ball could be two. To second, there's one. Return throw to first. Out. Double play, and that'll do it. One run in the inning, but they leave a pair more. We've got the last half of the eighth coming up. Northwest Arkansas with the lead, 2-1. One down.
Now
Base is empty here in the ninth.
71.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. The tying run is aboard. Always scary when you see a liner back to the mound like that. Glad the pitcher's okay. Got to keep your head on a swivel out there. Digging in for the Naturals, Tim Jones. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that. In the air, along the left field line. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Nobody out.
Now
The winning
batting,
run just 90 feet away.
Okay. Yeager.
And foul ball. Serious jam. Next up for the Cardinals,
Now
Noah
batting,
Mendlinger.
the second baseman, Noah Mendlinger.
This one popped up, and they'll invoke the infield fly rule.
Now batting, number 71.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Lifted in the air to left. And we're headed to the 11th. They leave them loaded. We move on to the 11th inning. We're tied in this one, 2-2. One out and a
Now
runner at
batting,
second.
the right
Digging
fielder,
in, Nathan
Nick
Church.
Church.
Hitting at the bottom of the order. Not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. 0-2, here's the pitch. Swing, high fly ball to center field. That's back. Got it. Tags up from second, heads to third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, John Frank Salazar.
So a man at third, 2 away. And now the DH, John Frank Salazar. Ground ball to short. This should do it. Tosses to first. And the home crowd leaves disappointed as this one draws to a close.
We gon' make it epic, epic, epic. We gon' make it epic.
Top half of the
Leading
second
off
from
for
Springfield.
Northwest Arkansas, the center fielder, Tim Jones.
Popped up left side. Jobert on the way over. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Carter Jensen.
2 away and
Now
a runner
batting,
at first.
the center
Stepping to
fielder,
the plate for
Tim
Northwest
Jones.
Arkansas, Tim Jones.
Hey, no one better, huh? No one better.
Jones
Strike.
goes
Woo.
6 feet 3 inches, only 18
No ball.
years old,
One strike.
and he was a 5th-round pick in 2024. Down 0-2, swings through it. Looks at one, then
0-2.
swings at one, and quickly he's down 0-2. Time to simplify your approach at the plate.
One ball.
This
Two
one's
strikes.
in the dirt. And time called it home before the 1-2 pitch. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of the 4th. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. One, 2 now. And
Oh.
there's a ball.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Pitch
3 and
misses
2.
there. Ball 3. The runner will be going here on 3-2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. And pops it up. Settles under it. And that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway through the 4th. Jose Barrero, the next to hit. 0-2, and the delivery. Base hit, center field. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Nice job of 2-strike hitting there. Didn't get overwhelmed. He choked up a bit. Punched that one into the outfield for a base hit. Jones, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Some excellent pitching in this one. He's commanding everything very well. That one was in a location that wasn't going to come back to bite him.
2-0.
The Naturals, trailing by 3. Here in the top half of the 7th. Out to short, Barrero. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, catcher.
That 7th inning stretch is brought
Leading
to you
up
by
for the
Bonobo
Cardinals,
Yoga.
the left
Yoga
fielder,
with the apes.
Joshua
Embrace your wild side.
Baez.
This one is labeled. Oh my goodness, he got it. Tremendous catch. Terrific
batting,
play
right
on the
fielder,
dive, and
Nick
you
Bear.
know the team is fired up after
Sure.
that one. Always nice to see your teammate putting everything on the line. Bases are empty
Now
with 2
batting,
away.
number
Here's
6.
the shortstop at the plate. In the air to left. And it drops in. He really showed some great
center
fight
fielder,
right
number
there.
13.
They were down to their
Yeah.
last strike,
No.
and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. In the air to right, and that should do it. This one is over. Might be time to get in an extra session or 2 in the batting cage. He can do much better than this, and they need that from him.
Just like your leaves, some
One down.
Batting
And the
second,
batter will be the
the
shortstop,
shortstop,
J.J.
J.J.
Weatherholt.
Weatherholt.
The 0-1. And there's a hit.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Top half of the second from Springfield.
Ball. That's
Springfield is home to Missouri State University, which has produced some impressive players over the years, including Red Sox postseason hero Bill Miller and 2006 National League MVP Ryan Howard.
I got one ball, one
Incredible
strike.
late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second.
Nope. Outside.
Foul ball there. And the righty delivers. Pitch
We got
misses
full
there.
count.
3 balls, 2 strikes. This one to right. And there's one down. Just missed that one a bit. A half inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit.
Jensen.
2 outs and a runner
Now
at
batting,
first. And now it's going to be
J.J.
J.J. Weatherholt.
Weatherholt.
That's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So now it's the
The
4-hole
center
hitter,
fielder,
Tim
number 13,
Jones.
Tim Jones.
High fly ball towards left center. And there's one down. Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. With only one ATM available, you can be sure your PIN is secure. Join MSECU today. Back here in Springfield, Missouri, bottom of the 4th inning. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average, and we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Jones in the box here lets that one go for a ball. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. There's a strike. 3 straight fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace. That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a miss, chases that one in the dirt. Down to first, in time, one away on the strikeout.
Now batting, catcher Carter.
On to the next inning. Here's the
Leading
center
off for
fielder,
Northwest
Tim
Arkansas,
Jones.
The center fielder, Tim Jones.
On the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. He swings and fouls one off. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter out here in the eighth.
Now batting, catcher.
Man on at first. And next, the cleanup hitter, Tim Jones. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. And that one fouled off. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. Here comes the 0-1. Chases a high fastball there. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. And he goes down on strikes. And the inning is over. Runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Noah Menlinger. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. That's a base hit. Lead runners around second. Here comes the throw. The tag out. What a terrific throw from center field to cut the runner. Next up, the designated hitter, John Frank Salazar. And that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. You love to see concentration like that. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. The 0-1. On the ground, this should do it. Devaney. On to first. Ball game. Tough sledding for him in this. Tim Jones digs in now. On the ground, and that's just foul. Ratchick, 23 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2022.
Outside,
that
that's a ball.
backdoor breaker was awfully close. I think he may go to it again later in the AB. Chase one upstairs there. That high fastball is a pitch that young hitters have to learn to lay off. That's the kind of thing that comes with reps and maturity. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice job out there as he gets him. The batter now, John Frank Salazar. Up the middle. Base hit. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Big Kale Soda, with more protein and fiber than any other soda on the market. Welcome back to Springfield, Missouri, top of the 4th inning. That pitch gets the corner.
0-2.
Grounder to short. Barrero. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cale Emhoff.
1 out and the bases are empty. And now the center fielder, Tim Jones. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
He hits a fly to center. Cordoba in and to the right. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cale Emhoff.
Nobody on with 1
Now
out.
batting,
Coming up to
the
the dish
right
for
fielder,
Springfield,
Nick
Nathan
Bear.
Church.
Sure.
The 0-1 offering. That's a hit. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Lifted in the air, right field, Church. And there's one away. Two out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Hard hit, right side. On to first. Ball game. He's definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be hungry. So two down. Here's the center fielder, Tim Jones.
Jones.
Ground ball to second base. Mendlinger. Play made. That ends the inning. End of a half inning of play. No score. Bottom half of the second. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Darlene Moquete. And that's a base hit. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a two-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Next to hit, Tim Jones. 0 for 1.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strikes.
One-0 pitch. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The Naturals held hitless so far in the game. And that's outside. Now a high fly ball to left center. It's pretty deep. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the fourth, the Cardinals lead it 2-0. Would you like to learn to make music and work through your personal issues? Then call the fine folks at Thad's Theremin Therapy and book a complimentary trial session today. Bottom of the fifth here in Springfield.
Now batting.
So 2 on and 2 out. Tim Jones now at the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. Strike 2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Ball one there. One-two offering. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Fly ball, left field, Moquete. And that'll do it. 2 left on base. They're trailing here 3-0. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Joshua Baez.
Joshua Baez.
Here's a fly to center. Jones. There's one down.
Now batting, number 71.
All set to start the ninth inning in this one.
Northwest
Coming up to the
Arkansas,
dish
the
now
center
for
fielder,
Northwest Arkansas, Tim Jones. Fly ball to center. Cordoba. And there's one down. Two away and a runner at first. Next up for the Naturals, Eric Pena. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Rips this one to short, and that'll do it.
He's out.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. One down.
Batting
Next up
second,
for the
center
Cardinals,
fielder,
Jose Cordoba.
Jose Cordoba.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. Top half of the second from Springfield. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Smoke to right, but he's got it. No justice in this game. None at all. He was all over that pitch, but might have been better off with a little blooper. Frustrating outcome, but a great swing. Grounds this one up the middle. It's through for a hit. That makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Brings it in for the third out. Two away and a runner in scoring position here. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Tim Jones.
Hey, drive him in. No one better here.
Got it started a little too early there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Out to short. Collects it. Whips it to first in time. One out and the bases are empty. Next up for the Naturals, Tim Jones. Outside.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Some nasty action on his sinker. And hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. And a swing and a miss. Hey, fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. Bottom 9. Digging in for the Cardinals, Darlene Moquete. And now the potential winning run is on base. seeing the ball very well in this game. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. And they've got some choices now with good speed on the bases. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tim Jones. Tried to hold back there, appeal to third, offered at it, that's a strike. Two outs, bases empty. And that one fouled off. Might need to start the swing a bit sooner with that excellent heat. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. What a round. Tough call, but that ends the inning. So they get 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Braden Jobert. Well struck, right field. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they cut the lead to 2. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Beautiful swing there leads to the double, and the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing going forward. This pitch popped up. Tolbert. The catch is made to end it.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here.